Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's video. We're going to do the weekend forecast. Today we're going to have a detailed look at weather for the next 7 days across the British Isles. Now for a current video, I just want to mention the advertising about usually be a video ad overlaying my weather videos at gavsweathervids.com. And please play those videos, should be supporting gavsweathervids.com by doing that. I want to mention websites I'm using for the video. We've got the radar picture coming from the UK Met Office, and we've got the charts coming from weathercentral.de and the weatheroutlook.com. You can find all three of those websites on my linked page. So this is the current radar picture across the British Isles, and we can see we've got these light blue echoes here across many east and southeast parts. That's actually light snow flurries, not really amounting to very much, but just bits of some pieces of snow in the wind. But we have got some brighter echoes here across northeast England, stretching over Pennines down into the northwest of England. That's more substantial snow, and it is giving a covering of snow in one or two places. But I think that area of snow will get lighter really as the day wears on. So this is the current setup in terms of the synoptic setup. We've got high pressure here over Scandinavia stretching out to the north of Scotland, with the low pressure here across central parts of Europe, bringing down this east or northeasterly wind, and that's feeding in a lot of cloud as it has done over the last few days, and we've got those snow flurries as say in the east, with that area of more substantial snow across northeastern England. So for the rest of today we're going to keep a lot of cloud going across many parts of the country. There'll be the snow flurries in the east and the southeast. That area of more substantial snow across northern England will get lighter and tend to fizzle out, I think, as the day wears on. But it's going to be a cold day with that east or northeasterly wind really accentuating the cold and making it feel really quite bitter. Temperatures of just 1, 2 or 3 degrees anyway, and under the cloud and the wind it is feeling particularly cold and raw. Now overnight the high pressure will continue to dominate weather across Scandinavia, stretching out to the north of Scotland. We're still bringing down this northeasterly flow, so we can expect more snow flurries on the eastern side of the country. Generally they'll get lighter and fizzle out and become more insubstantial as the night wears on, but here and there might just be a dusting of snow, particularly over any high ground. For any central western parts of the country we keep a lot of cloud going, and for Scotland, well, I think we'll have clear as breaks coming along that area of high pressure with some freezing fog patches. It's going to be a cold night tonight with temperatures generally around or just below freezing, around -1, -2 degrees. A bit of a penetrating frost as well given the cloud and the wind. Now, as we move into Sunday, that high pressure, if anything, is starting to come down further in towards Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England. So we'll be looking at a lot of dry weather in the north on Sunday, with some sunny spells. There could be freezing fog early and late in places. There'll be a frost as well early and late. But for England and Wales, it'll be a very cloudy day. We'll have the snow flurries around those eastern coasts. Maybe a few heavier flakes of snow coming along for East Anglia, South Eastern England. But really the snow flurries are confined to the east. Many central west areas will stay dry but be rather cloudy. It's going to be a cold day again tomorrow with temperatures of just 2 or 3 degrees, and feeling even colder perhaps across England and Wales with that east to northeasterly wind, really quite strong and brisk. Going into Monday, the high pressure is moving down across the country with the low pressure over the continent gradually weakening. So the high pressure is taking over the pattern from Monday onwards, and it really will dominate for the rest of the week. We've still got the northeasterly wind across East Anglia and southeastern England though on Monday, with those snow flurries around the East Anglian and southeastern coast, and a lot of clouds still coming down across much of central, southern and southeastern England off the North Sea. But for Northern England, North Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, morning waves sunshine on Monday, morning waves sunny spells and mainly dry weather, frost and fog early and late, and 1 or 2 of those fog patches could linger on right throughout the day. The high pressure is dominating as we go into Tuesday, giving us a lot of dry and fine weather. So we may have some cloud across southern and southeastern parts of the country, but really the bulk of the country will be dry and fine with sunny spells on Tuesday. Frost and fog early and late, but sunshine by day. Those temperatures are lifting up in that sunshine. We're getting on in towards spring now, of course, so when the sun comes out, temperatures will lift up to around 7 or 8 degrees. But of course, if the fog lingers on and it stays dull, then it will be a very cold day with temperatures barely above freezing. Into Wednesday, the high pressure sitting right over the top of the country at 1,035 millibars, so it'll be a good time to set your barometer if you want to do that. But really, it's a dry and fine day again on Wednesday with sunny spells. There will be those fog patches early and late though, and there'll be frost as well early and late. So that frost could could be quite hard. Temperatures by night could be as low as -4, -5 degrees if you get good clear spells. But by day, those temperatures again in the sunshine will lift up to around 7 or 8 degrees if you get the sunshine and you're not stuck under the fog. Now for Thursday, the high pressure is still there over the top of the country, dominating weather. So again, it's mainly dry and fine with good sunny spells, frost and fog early and late, 1 or 2 of the fog patches lingering all day, but plenty of dry weather really with those sunny spells. And it will be another cold day really in the fog, with temperatures struggling to get above freezing. Otherwise, temperatures lifting up to around 5, 6, 7 degrees, so it's a bit below average where we should be at the end of February really, but not too bad. And it won't feel too bad because winds will be light, and particularly if you get the sunshine. Now going out to Friday, there's just a question mark then as we get towards Friday and next weekend. Do we take that high pressure up towards Greenland and start to pull down a northerly wind? We might bring a cold front down into Scotland and Northern Ireland on Friday, taking a band of cloud and rain into those northern and northwestern parts of the country, but the rest of the country should be mainly dry with sunny spells, frost and fog early and late. And then as we go out to next weekend, really the models are struggling with this pattern. We could pull down a very cold northerly wind, but the GFS doesn't show it this morning, but the potential is there that we could turn winds into the north and bring some snow showers down into the north in particular, but that is really quite uncertain, and I wouldn't want to say too much about that just yet. So this is the charts. These are the charts from the Weather Outlook. Just finally, we've got the snow flurries in the east of the country today. The heaviest snow there across the northeast and northern parts of England. That'll get lighter as the day wears on. Elsewhere, a lot of dry weather and it is cold. Mainly dry and fine tomorrow. It's cold. We've got snow flurries running down the east coast. This doesn't show it, but there will still be some snow flurries on the eastern coast, I think, tomorrow. But then from Monday onwards, lots of dry weather really, increasing amounts of sunny spells coming along as well, but we'll have frost and fog early and late, and generally the weather's going to be very quiet for the coming week. Be mainly dry, generally fine, very little in the way of precipitation, just frost and fog early and late. And the temperature's a little bit below where they should be, but not too bad in the sunshine. By the time we get through to Friday, where the dry weather is still going on, although the question marks are still there for Friday and into the weekend, as I explained. Do we bring down that northerly wind and start to introduce some snow showers into the north of the country? Very uncertain what's happening with that. So in summary, well, we've got the snow flurries in the east and the northeast today. They'll generally get lighter in the next couple of days, and then a lot of dry and fine weather with high pressure really taking over the pattern through the course of the coming week. Lots of fine weather, frost and fog early and late, but mainly dry with sunny spells by day. And then just a question marks about Friday and the end of the week. Do we turn winds into the north and start to introduce some snow showers? We're going to have to wait and see on that one. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.